Hello, friends. Today I'm going to make what I think is going to be a shorter than normal video. I'm going to make baked pears with cinnamon and vanilla and maple syrup. I say maple sugar throughout the video several times. I apologize. It's maple syrup, and it's real maple syrup. It's not imitation or anything. I am not very proficient with pears. When I was growing up, I never saw a fresh pear. In my home, we had canned pears, and that was it. And I like canned pears. I always have. But when I got older and I was, doing things more naturally and all myself, and I'm like, okay, I really don't want all of these canned pears in this heavy syrup. Let's see what real pears are. I have not been very successful with them. I don't know how to choose them, I guess. Either they're hard, or while I'm waiting for them to get soft, I wait too long and they get too mushy. I don't know. At any rate, I'm not proficient with them. So when I ran across this recipe, it said that you don't have to be very specific about how ripe the pears are when you bake them, because baking them will ripen them as well if they're not completely ripe to begin with. So I'm like, okay, that's the recipe for me. And I tried it, and well, you'll just have to see. Let's get into it. Okay, this is my recipe, and I'm going to put the scooped out parts into here. As usual, I have no room because this little table is all I've got to work with right now. So, because my big table has my Christmas town on it. Anyway, so I'm going to use these 4 red Anjou pears first. I can only use my little electric oven right now because I ran out of gas in my propane tank, so I'm limited on size, so I can only do a few at a time, but I can't go to a birthday party empty-handed. So I'm spraying this obviously with a little bit of oil, and then I'm going to crumple up some parchment paper and put it in there and spray that as well. Then I'm going to cut my pears in half, remove the seeds, and put them in here, and then we will make a cinnamon and maple syrup kind of slurry, and we will drizzle the cinnamon and maple syrup slurry on top of all of the pears, and then we will bake them for 25 minutes. And I'm going to have to do this several times because this is a small pan, and I have 4 more Bosc pears also if I have enough time to do it. But the party starts in 2 hours, so I got to get hustling. Okay, so I washed the pears well, and I cleaned out their seeds, the little stems, and their little butts. And I'm going to preheat my little electric oven to 375 while I make the mixture of cinnamon and maple sugar. All right. The cinnamon is on, and this is my vanilla and maple sugar mixture. It's time to drizzle it all over. This is going to caramelize on top of these pears beautifully. Okie dokie. As I'm watching this footage, I'm yelling at myself, get that upper left, get that upper left. Oops. And here you have the finished product. These are the baked pears with cinnamon all over them, and the cow barfed out of its mouth. The cow is holding the extra vanilla and maple sugar syrup, and I filled it too full. Oops. So we're off to our party. And that, and I have a little gift for him there, some peach flavored schnapps. Very good. Okay. Well, these pears were a huge hit. The birthday party that I was going to, the man is a surgeon in a nearby, much larger town than where we live. When I brought the platter in, the man knew that I had a upscale dessert shop in Wasabi for years, and he explained that to everybody at the table. And there were several tables of 10 each. And once he tasted one, he would not let the platter leave his table because only his closest invited people and closest family would sit at that table. And they just kept saying, que rico, which is how rich or how sumptuous. And they were. I don't have a lot of experience with pears. My mother never served them. If they didn't come out of a can, I had never... When I was a child, I never ate a fresh pear in my life. I mean, I ate canned pears, and I liked them that way. But to the point to where when I became an adult, I didn't even know how to choose pears. And to be honest with you, I wasn't very good at it. I would choose them. They would either be too hard, or when I'd wait for them to soften up, they would go too far. And I just have not been that successful with pears. So... when I bought these for this recipe because I thought, okay, if they're baked, then it doesn't matter if they're exactly ripe to begin with. You know, the recipe said that. So I thought, okay, I'm going to have better luck with this, and I'm going to see how I do. And oh my gosh, they were good. I would definitely recommend that you try this. They were really, really awesome. Now, these were red Anjou pears, and I have 4 more green Bosc pears that I'm going to do for my household, you know. And I was very happy with that. So happy that now I want a pear tree. Because, you know, once you've had success with something, you're willing to experiment more. So I definitely, that is a winning recipe. And yeah. I want to thank you very much for being here. Tonight is New Year's Eve, and I am going to be making my Christmas ham for New Year's Eve, because I don't know if you saw the last video, but I went to bake my ham for Christmas dinner, and I had done so much baking for all the Christmas baskets that I didn't realize that my propane tank was empty. And I put the ham, started, you know, to preheat the oven for the ham, and it wouldn't stay lit. And I'm like, what the heck? So I tried lighting one of the burners, and the burner wouldn't stay lit either. So I'm like, okay, I know what's going on. I went and I checked the tank, and sure enough, we were empty. So I'm very glad that my son went and spent the night with his fiance for Christmas. So I'm making it tonight instead. And I think that I'm going to pop those pears in next to them and have some pears for dessert. So thank you very much for being here. And please let me know where you're watching from. I only have 2 people so far that have told me a location. And those 2 little pish poons. Yeah, good going. Those 2 little push pins are going to be very lonely on my world map. I need more pins to put up there. So please let me know where you're watching from. And do hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up. That's very encouraging. I am very encouraged. I just started this channel on November 3rd, last month. And I got 40 views on my video that I uploaded for New Year's Day, for New Year's Eve today. It dropped today. And I've got 40 views on it already. And for somebody that's just completely beginning fresh, and brand new, I'm very encouraged by that. I thank you very much for being there and being here. And I really hope that you have a marvelous new year and that it's filled with love and prosperity and good health for you all. Toodles.